Hey guys, light painting is really easy, so here's a quick tutorial on how to light paint your engine bay using just your iPhone. Step 1. You need a camera that supports manual control. You need a tripod and you need a constant light source. In this case, I'm just going to use my iPhone. I'm going to use a Type R and this BMW engine bay as examples. Step 2. Before we turn off the lights, frame your composition and lock your focus down. That way, your camera doesn't try hunting for focus later in the dark. Step 3. Lights off. This is because you want your torch to be the dominating light source, so you need to shoot at night or indoors. Step 4. Using base ISO, like in my case ISO 100, use f8 to f11 as a guide. Then, whilst holding your light against the engine bay, adjust the shutter speed so that the exposure meter indicates adequate exposure. Remember, black engine bays are meant to be a little underexposed, and light painting also softens the light, which might make it look a bit dimmer, so you can adjust these settings after as need be. You usually want at least a few seconds so you can physically light paint, unless you're Speedy Gonzales. On the other end of the spectrum, try not to make it much longer than you really need, otherwise you're just standing there waiting for the shutter to close. Step 5. Fire the shutter and start painting. Try not to get your light source in direct view of the camera. I recommend that you man the camera directly and have a friend do the painting for you. The person who's directing from the camera's point of view is the person who will learn how the light interacts with the engine bay. You want the experience points, so you stay behind the camera and watch and learn how the light sculpts the scene. Step 6. Review and enjoy the process of experimentation. Most of us don't get it first time, so it takes a couple of goes to get it right. Adjust your aperture or shutter speed if you need more or less light. Most importantly, watch what certain strokes of light does to your image. See how I've also bounced light off the white bonnet of this Type R to add some soft gradient light as well. This cycle of review and experimentation is the most important bit, because that's how you learn how light interacts with your subject matter, highlighting shape, texture and form. This is more than just learning how to light paint an engine bay. You level up your skills in lighting as well. Eventually, you'll get so good at this, you can light paint it yourself already knowing what it's going to look like in camera. So as a bonus step, I'll quickly edit these in Adobe Camera Raw for you guys. I hope you like this video. If I have time, I'd love to do more quick tutorial tips like this in the future. In the meantime, if you're after something more, I have a very in-depth tutorial with the guys at PROEDU. Link in the description.